Hello and welcome to the Nexus. Today's video we are going to be discussing the brand new Star Trek ship collection from Fanhome. So let's get onto it. So I'm going to explain exactly what's coming up and exactly where we are in the terms of the Star Trek Starship collection. So firstly I need to say that Fanhome have had the license for the Star Trek Starships since about December time. They've had it for quite some time, and they're going to be producing brand new ships, ones that Eaglemoss never did. And it's been some information has been trickling out. We've brought you some exclusive information here on the channel, and all the information coming up we'll be able to discuss here as well. So make sure you click the subscribe button to keep up to date with everything that we're doing here. We're also going to be having them on the channel hopefully as well, and we'll be able to review every single one and in depth as well. So Fanhome acquired the Star Trek ship license. They already have the license for the Enterprise build up. If you haven't seen that, check out our videos here on the Nexus, or go and check out the website and sign up. It's a brilliant build, worth doing if you've got the space for it, because it's quite big. But yeah, I think if you're a massive Star Trek fan, you haven't done the Enterprise build up, you'd be very disappointed that you haven't, because it's such a great build. Obviously it's got teething problems like everything else, but anyway, we're talking about these Star Trek Starships. If you can see, I've got quite a lot of them here, in fact the whole collection that Eaglemoss did. And so Fanhome have taken it over, and I'm just going to go through everything that we know that was released in the press release this week. Now I'm going to get more information as we get closer to the release, and I'll be sharing that with you here on the YouTube channel. So like I said before, make sure you click subscribe. Also comment under here as well, so we may be able to show some of the comments in a future video. So I'm going to keep referencing because I've got a tablet down here with all the info on. And so the info that has come out, we now know what the first three ships are going to be, and we also know how much they're going to cost roughly, and we know what's going to happen if you're going to be able to pick them up individually or not, stuff like that. So the first three ships that they're going to be producing is the USS Titan from Star Trek Picard, the USS Stargazer from Star Trek Picard, and the USS Farragut from the Strange New Worlds. I think that was a ship that appeared in, I think it was the second or first, one of the two seasons, because there's only been two so far, and Kirk was in command of that ship. So they're the first three ships. I also want to mention that they are going to be doing the Enterprise F as well, because on their Facebook, on their website, I should say, there's a picture of it on their website. Also as well, check out their website as well. It gives you some renders of the first three ships they're going to do, and some additional information as well. So this is all the information that we're going to know from going on. We know what the three ships are going to be. So how are we going to get them? How many are there going to be? Okay, so the first one, we're going to do these as bullet points because we need to discuss each one as we go along. There are going to be 20 issues planned at the moment, but there is room for expansion if need be. So there's only going to be 20 issues. I could see that easily surpassing that. As we've still got the new sort of Trek going on, and all the new ships coming out are going to be from the new Trek. Eaglemoss did. I think there was only a few that they didn't do. Eaglemoss did everything, right? Everything. But they didn't do anything from Star Trek Prodigy, from Lower Decks. They did do a few from Lower Decks, but they missed quite a lot out. And from Star Trek Picard as well. I would imagine we're going to get some from Star Trek Discovery, but that hasn't been discussed yet. But I'm sure as we get into the collection, stuff will appear, and we'll be able to discuss it here as well. Now, ship size. Now, a lot of people said that the smaller scale, I'm trying to look if I've got a smaller scale one. I've got Captain Proton. So this was the original size of the Star Trek ships from Eaglemoss. They were the original ones. But as they started to, let me put that back up there, sort of branch out, the Discovery ships and ships furthermore from Eaglemoss, which are these ones here, which was the mid-size, that became the standard size of ships. So when they brought out any new collections, such as the Starship Universe collections, they were actually the mid-size ships. So these ships here, that became the standard. Now, once again, it says the size is going to be the standard mid-range size between 7 and 9 inches. So this is the size that we're going to be going for now. So Starship Universe Discovery size ships, not the smaller ones. Now, Eaglemoss did produce some specials in the smaller one further on, but they were only because they were special ones, and the Star Trek Online ships as well were done in a smaller scale. But that smaller scale is effectively now gone, and the standard size we're going to see now are these. There's also going to be specials and XLs, and we'll get onto a little bit more about that as well. So there is going to be some specials and XL ships as well, as we've seen. So most of the special ones that we had were sort of space stations, and the XLs were the ships this size but obviously larger. So that's the sort of thing that I think we're going to see from Fanhome. Nothing has been said about the specials or the XL ships. Just know the 3 that we've got coming. I'm pretty certain that some of, especially the things like, I think, the Titan or Enterprise G, I'm pretty sure we'll probably get that in an XL. Anyway, let's move on. How many ships are we going to get? So how many ships a month are we going to get on this subscription? We're going to get one. Just one a month. I know some people will not like that, but actually I really like that. It means you only get one ship a month. So the first 3 ships we already know of. We don't know the running order, which one's 1 or 2 or anything like that, but we will be getting only 1 ship a month. It will come with a magazine, just like the original collection did. It will come with a fact magazine, which will have all the specs in it, how it appeared, how it was designed, all of the stuff that you've come to like about the Starship Ship collection previously. That is going to continue onwards. Okay, so there will be a subscription. Get this right. So there will be a subscription, but there'll also be a chance to buy these ships individually if you do not want a subscription. But there is a big but with all of that. So obviously the first pack with any new collection is discounted. So if I, for instance, was to pick up this ship and it was like £20 instead of £40 for the first issue. Now, if I had a subscription, it would be £20 because it's on a discount. But if I went to the web shop and bought it, I wouldn't get that discount. And that also goes on as well. So if you buy a subscription through Fanhome for the Star Trek ships, you're going to be looking at about £45 to £55 a ship. That's a month. Remember as well, there's going to be specials and XLs in with that as well. So some months you might get 2 ships or even 3, or some other ones. It's also worth noting as well that the specials and the XLs you can opt out of if you want as well. So between £45 and £55 is what you're going to pay. There's not a for the UK, I don't know the exact pricing, but for the US it's going to be $54.99. So it's $54.99 for the subscription. Now, if you want to buy these ships individually, you can do so, but there is more of a price on that. Now, we don't know about delivery charges or anything like that, but if you buy the ships individually from their web shop, you're going to be paying about £10 more or $10 more than you would if you subscribed. Having an incentive to subscribe is brilliant. It's also worth noting that Fanhome do not intend to do discounts on their web shop like Eaglemoss did, where they heavily discounted a lot of the models, making them a lot cheaper than subscribers. That isn't going to happen. It's going to be more money for web shop orders than it is for subscribers. So subscribers are going to get a discount on every model over the web shop. Talking about the web shop as well, so the inventory for the web shop will be small. I don't know how small, but it says it's going to be small, so you're going to have to be quick if you want to buy these ships individually from the web shop, you're going to have to be quick because the quantities on them is going to be low. I don't know what the quantities are. That's not actually specific or said in the press release. It hasn't actually said. Sort of, it just says web shop inventory is going to be smaller, so you have to be quick and bold to buy them individually. Best way for you to get this collection is through a subscription. So basically, your web shop orders will go through. Now, if they run out of, say, the Titan on the web shop, that will probably be it, unless they do a restock, which they probably will if they turn out to be popular. But that may take quite some time. If you're a subscriber and if it's out of stock on the web shop and you subscribe, you will get the models. You won't, even the ones that are out of stock on the web shop, because it's a different system, different thing. So you're guaranteed them. So yeah, really do subscribe. Also, make sure you follow our Facebook group, and there will be a code here on YouTube and on Facebook for you to use, a promo code for everyone to use. So make sure you get to subscribing and come over to the Facebook group to join in, because all the information will obviously go on there as well. Okay, we're just having a look through here. So we've gone through most of the stuff. Now you're probably wondering, when does it all start? So they are, at the moment, the schedule is for it to start shipping in August. And so the shipping's in August. The pre-orders and the website is already up, but the pre-orders haven't gone live yet. I believe they're going to be going live in the next couple of weeks. Keep an eye on the website and obviously on the social media channels like the Facebook group as well, because it will be posted on there and it'll be go, go, go from there. But as it stands, the first shipment will start in August, which I cannot wait for. I'm really, really psyched for this. Let us know what sort of ships you would want to see in the collection. Like I said, Fanhome are going to concentrate on the new Trek stuff. I also saw a question as well. Are they going to be doing just Federation ships, or are we going to see alien ships? I think we will get some alien ships, but I think they are going to concentrate more on the Federation ships, just because they always sell better than the alien ships. But I'm pretty sure they will do the alien ships as well. Like I said as well in the video, we don't know what the XLs are or the specials, what they're going to be. We can obviously speculate at this point what they could be: space stations, shuttles, all that sort of stuff for the specials. XLs, you can pretty much guarantee things like the Titan, Enterprise F and things like that will probably get an XL version. I don't know if they're... Now they have specifically said that it's going to be Star Trek Project E, Star Trek Lower Decks and Star Trek Picard, and they have left out Star Trek Discovery, but I've got a feeling that that will be included going forward as well. They haven't mentioned it, maybe because they automatically think that we're going to get Star Trek Discovery, or maybe then we're not going to get anything from Discovery. I don't know. It's going to be an interesting one going forward. It's also worth noting as well that Fanhome have said that for the immediate future, so I would imagine we won't see anything from that Eagle Moss did before. So all these ships, if you're thinking, you know, you can get Voyager, or you can get you know, things like the Enterprise D and the Enterprise E and things like that. For the immediate future, they're not going to do them because Eagle Moss did them in droves. So they said they're going to concentrate on stuff that Eagle Moss never did. And I would imagine at some point they may bring them out if there's a call for them. I've got a funny feeling we may get the Enterprise D, but the sort of reincarnation version of it, where we saw in the last season of Star Trek Picard. So we may get things like that, which would make it different from what we've seen before. Someone's on board as well that was on with Eagle Moss as an advisor. That's Ben Robinson. So he's there to guide Fanhome into the directions on what they want to do and where they want to go. with the collection. I'm really looking forward to the Proto Star. I need a Proto Star. The Enterprise F, obviously. The Titan. There's so much to sort of get your teeth into with the collection coming up. But like I said, let us know in the comments what you think. If when we do these future videos, I will mention some of the comments in a future video. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. Make sure you subscribe. All the information that I get will be posted here on my socials and also on the Facebook group. So get yourself over to the Facebook group. There is a link in the description, but obviously you can see it on screen right now. Get yourself over there. All the info will go straight on there first. It will probably be going on there before we do a video like this. My plan is, I hope, fingers crossed, that I can bring the ships to you on the channel, and we will go through all of them. And we'll go through, once the website is live, I will go through a tutorial on how you subscribe and what you're going to get and everything else that we know, if there's been updated information. I'll also do a tutorial on the web shop as well on how that works. So if you're worried about any of that sort of stuff, at the moment we don't know when the web shop is going to go live. I don't think it's going to be in August when they start shipping out the first one. So like I said, the best thing is to subscribe to this collection. That way it guarantees you everything. Also as well, I forgot to mention as well, with the specials in XL, some of those specials and some of those XLs, not all of them, but some of them, will only be offered to subscribers. They will not be available on the web shop. So that's even more an incentive to subscribe. Like I said, keep an eye on the socials. There will be a promo code to use for all of you to use for a thank you for watching. And that tells them, you know, where you've come from, and helps us get more information out to you guys as well. But anyway, I'm going to leave it there. Make sure you like and subscribe, obviously, because you need all the information coming up. But until then, thanks guys, and we will see you at the next video. Take it easy.